28 years later, and I still don't know how Ted got the beans above the Franks. If you up, smoke me out that day. This is the Dankest Podcast, Black to Black Times Infinity. I am your host, your boy Blue, coming to you straight from the Lows. Smoke me out, found that day. Mix it up on the ones and twos. We got your boy Kronos.
The party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their last, most essential command.
Mm-hmm.
Points if you know what that's from.
With that one. We back up in here again. It's been a while. I mean,
we were here last week.
We had the holidays and stuff like that. Well, I guess it's been a while since I've been on the cast, but yeah, we had the holidays, Christmas and New Year's, and we back up in here. 2026, 7 days in, just fucking complete madness.
Yeah, it is. It is madness. I can't believe it's a shit show. 7 days in. Yeah, just like a lot has happened in the past 7 days. And it's been so far worse than last year, which, that takes a lot. So, yeah.
Like, how do you top 2025? You throw a 6 at the end.
Yeah. Sorry. Let's do the listener of the week would be Habiba. So thank you for listening. We appreciate it. And first in the chat is nobody yet. Waiting for people to join. So, yeah.
Yeah. If you listen to this podcast, we usually run on CP time when we start the live stream. So everybody who joins at the time, thanks very much. We really appreciate you guys.
And if you don't know what CP time means, it means color people time. It means that we're not in a fucking rush. I mean, you don't got to be in a rush so much,
Right. Just chill. Just relax. You know what happens when you rush? You get your Franks above the beans.
It's funny.
I get the beans above Franks.
Yeah. It's interesting because, like, if you travel enough outside of America, you'll see that, like, most people, like, when you go out to restaurants and stuff and, like, go out to lunch or whatever, like, nobody's in a rush. But in America, it's like produce. You got to be in a rush for everything. But I had to get used to when I was in Africa, like, when you would go out to dinner, it would take like 3 hours to have dinner. And, like, once you ordered your food, like, you weren't, like, there wasn't a rush expectation. Like, you would get other things. You would get drinks, you would get little appetizers or whatever, and you would just sit down and conversate and just kind of chill. You weren't, like, wasn't like a huge rush. Oh.
It's crazy because, go ahead.
I was just going to say, Warrior Fella, what's going on? He's first in chat.
Oh, nice. That's fam right there. Yeah. But I was going to say that usually when I go to a restaurant, like, you just get your food, eat, be up out of there. But, like, I went to a Michelin star restaurant. It was like the first time I had like a 7-course meal. So there was like there's like appetizers. No, there were snacks, appetizers. Then there was like hors d'oeuvres, and then there was a main. Oh no, then there was a salad. Then there was a main meal, and then there was like other stuff that came out. But man, it was worth the price, to be honest.
Nice.
It was a 1-star Michelin restaurant. I can't remember the name. It was in New York.
Nice. Oh, Ninja's up in the house. He's in a fucking library or something. All right. What's going on, fam?
Yeah. Are you locked in the basement?
Oh, Ninja, we can't hear you. We can see you, though. I don't think he can hear us. Nope. Definitely. No, he left. He was just an apparition.
Yeah. He was somebody we used to know.
The Gautier song?
Yeah.
I love how Doechii pretty much stole it. Like, most people know that beat from Doechii now now it's just some song we used to know by Gautier.
Yeah, really. There's like a meme, like they're the band that came out and then they disappeared like somebody we used to know. Yeah. So who's you already did list of the week. Ninja, hopefully get back on here, probably do a couple of RIPs. But yeah, so how was your New Year's, Cronus?
It was okay. I had my youngest stay up, and she stayed up past midnight. And of course, the next day she was tired as shit. So mission accomplished. Yeah. So we slept in. I think I woke up at like 10:30 or something like that the next day. It was great. Yeah. It was glorious.
Yeah. We let our son. Well, so the plan was to have him stay up till like, I don't know, like 10 o'clock. But we didn't get home until like 10:30 because we went out to dinner at cause we have a tradition of going to Cheesecake Factory on New Year's Eve. It's just like a running thing that we do.
Nice.
But we got home, and by the time like we got everything ready for New Year's, it was like 11:30. So we had like a quick New Year's celebration. Mm-hmm. But then like all of a sudden it was like almost close to midnight. So we're like, well, he's gonna be up anyway. So we actually celebrated at midnight, which was pretty fun.
Yeah.
And we have this tradition where we try to eat 12 grapes. It's something that the sweetness has turned me onto. We try to eat 12 grapes, and it's like a sign of like good luck and good wealth and stuff like that. So it's kind of a tradition here as well.
Nice. That is pretty cool. Sharing traditions.
Yeah, but then our kids slept until like almost noon. It felt like, but
Yeah.
it was awesome. Got
Kids
to
want
sleep
to
in
do that.
some.
I'm just like, I'm just gonna let her do it from now on. It's like whatever. I'm gonna be up anyway, so I'll just get some sleep the next day.
Yeah, we tried like I remember like a couple of years ago, Netflix had like a special where like they had like a countdown for kids, but they didn't have it available this year. So we ended up like I found some like random YouTube video that had like Bluey, and we watched that to kick in the New Year's for him. The first go around,
Nice.
but the second go around, it's hard to find like a channel that has like local because I don't have like cable TV or anything, and like there's nothing really on YouTube. I don't have like any kind of subscription TV service, so it's kind of hard to find like a live stream like here in the Bay Area that we
Yeah.
could watch to
So-
kind of bring the New Year.
A lot of channels did have live stuff
Oh.
on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
I know I have Hulu, and it was hard for me to find my local like San Diego stuff, which is weird because like we're a major metropolitan area, so
Yeah.
I had to go online and get some stuff. Oh, Ninja, can you hear us?
Yeah.
I can hear you coughing. All right, you're alive.
For now.
But
For
yeah.
now. How's it going, man?
But yeah.
Ooh.
How was your New Year's?
My what? Oh. It was chill. I was trying to get my JLab to connect to my phone. It wasn't working. So I had to abandon it. So,
It's all good. We can hear you. You just on your cell phone?
yeah, I just on my phone. I need to figure this out.
Well, I mean, it
Yeah,
worked.
in a while.
The phone works, so that's all we need.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
How was
Do you
your?
have any RIPs for us or
No, not on my phone. So
okay.
There
I
were
have it.
there were some serious ones that happened like recently.
There's been a few. I have it all like counted up. I have it all backlogged. So I don't want to sit through an hour of RIPs. I'll keep them. I got them.
Well,
All right.
how was your New Year's? What'd you do?
I was with my mom. So my mom wanted to like hang out and stuff, and I was like, all right, cool. So my mom is 71, and she had hid a bottle of champagne, and like right at midnight, she wanted to like pop the bubbly. I'm like, okay, cool, a little glass. She went through like 6 glasses of bubbly. I'm like,
Damn.
yeah,
Mom's
I'm
on a party.
like, you can't be doing all this. And then she like poured glasses for her neighbors, and like went to their houses, was like cheersing them and stuff. Turned up her music, acting like she's like 31. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, and it was in the middle of a storm because we're in NorCal, so it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
storming, windy, rain. I'm like, oh my god. She, if it was up to her, she would have killed the bottle.
Did you help?
Hey man. Yeah.
I said, did you help with the bottle?
No, she bought me apple cider,
Oh,
so I had that on my own.
nice.
But I told her you need to chill with all that. You can't be drinking all that. And
Dude, it'd have been funny if your mom played a joke on you and she gave you fucking like apple cider vinegar.
no, she has a her little hiding spaces in her little feeder, so she brought out 2 bottles. So she didn't remember the night. The next day, she barely remembered the night.
Mm.
God
Damn, she
damn.
partied. She
I mean,
did it
sometimes
big.
you got a party. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it was like crazy. I'm like, you can't be. I mean, you over time, it wears and tears on your body. So
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Did I remember as a kid, my mom would let us have like a sip of champagne for New Year's. Like that was the only time she allowed us to like have like some kind of drink. And I'm talking about like maybe 11, 12 years old, not like as like a fucking preteen or whatever, or not preteen, but like a child. But there was times where she would like give us like a little sip of Hennessy. Like that's how it all started. But
It's okay every now
all
and
the
again.
kids all the kids pretending like we're super drunk, like the adults and stuff like that. It was actually a lot of fun. Like all my cousins and stuff would come over. We'll count in the New Year's. Like yeah, it was wild times back then. Wilder times.
So she brought her fancy glasses too, when they had like
The crisscross like pattern.
doom crystals,
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh yeah, the crystal glasses. Yeah.
Yeah, she's all trying to be all fancy. I'm like, dude, what is going on right now? I'm trying to be too fancy.
It's so funny. Like being black, I think a lot of black people can relate to this. We always had that like cabinet with like dishes that was only supposed to be used for special occasions, but those
Yeah.
special occasions never occurred.
Yeah.
Yep.
They just sat in there just because they look pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember my mom had like like silverware that was like kind of like a goldish color that we never used. It just sat inside of a wooden box the whole time with like red velvet lining.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure a lot of black hoes had that going on.
they probably still do. My mom has that, but she actually uses it during those actual special occasions. So, not, but she doesn't use all of it. Only the essentials, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Brandon Park said he had a disappointment with his champagne. It was too sugary. My go-to is Moet. I know it's kind of expensive, but honestly, at Costco, it's not that expensive. So, but also if you're like on more of a budget, there's a champagne called Ballatore Gran Spumante, which is fantastic if you're on a budget. It's like maybe 10, 15 bucks a bottle. I don't know with inflation now. It could be fucking $1,000, but usually it's pretty economical and it tastes pretty good.
With champagne, right? Like if it's dry, that's more. Is it more sweeter or less sweet? I can't remember. Like
when
you're
it's dry,
like a
when
brute.
it's dry, it's more bitter. It's like more brutish. But and also, sorry to be clear, Ballatore is not actually champagne because it's not from France. So they call it sparkling wine or some shit, but it's fucking champagne.
Yeah.
What happened to Pride?
He's got to get up early in the morning like he's not an adult.
Okay.
It's all good. I get it, though.
Yeah, I do, too. I mean, I know what he just wanted to watch, what's that, Fallout. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, I got to watch the latest one today. I'm caught up, except I have to watch the one from today.
It's all good. It's funny. So, side note, Fallout is doing a crossover with Call of Duty tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
It looks sick. Yeah. Like, you can play as the ghoul. There's, like, a ghoul mode where you're shooting ghouls chasing you. I'm like, that's hella sick. There's, like, 3 modes. It looks pretty tough, but...
I was trying to find the champagne that we have, but I think the Swedish might have killed it or poured it down the drain, one of the two. But I like to drink a rosé champagne that's really, really good. And then, like, if there's anything left, it goes really well when you make mimosas in the morning.
Yeah. Not real big.
But you're talking about Fallout? There was something happened with Fallout, the game?
Yeah, well, Call of Duty is crossing over with Fallout tomorrow.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
They're doing a Fallout event, limited time. It looks pretty sick, so I might check it out. It's cool that you get a ghoul. You can play a mode where ghouls are chasing you, running through the map. It looks pretty fun. So.
You know who I think is kind of going a little bit too crazy with their characters is Fortnite.
Fortnite, yeah, that's the
Fortnite,
yeah.
They added freaking Kim Kardashian is a character on there now. It's like, what how is she gonna? What is she gonna do? Throw money at people? Like, clap her butt cheeks around or something? Like, be like a Hulk smash. She just turns around, just claps her cheeks and just knock shit over.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, they get the money though.
Yeah, that's right. They're making money.
Real quick, going back to just champagne and wine, like real quick. Brandon Park in the chat, he was talking about how he learned a lot about economics and Costco being the middleman for because I don't know if y'all knew, but Costco's like the largest wine seller out there by a large margin, and he learned that from Marketplace with Kai Rizdal. And shout out to Marketplace. I still listen to Marketplace all the time. I'm still bummed that Kai Rizdal and Kimberly Adams don't do the same show together. They used to both do Make Me Smart. Now it's Kimberly Adams and I forget the other lady's name. But yeah, they're still both great shows. So listen, if y'all want to know about economics, listen to those podcasts.
It kind of sucks when some podcasters, like a host, might leave or they'll bring on another host. Because there was a podcast I listened to a lot called I can't even remember the name because I stopped listening to it. It's not stuff you should know. It's something that's similar where they cover just one topic and it's pretty short. It's like maybe 10 to 15 minutes. But the host on there was actually really good. They switched the host and she kind of like monotone what you're talking and it's just like kind of boring. So I kind of stopped listening.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, what was it called?
Oh, Ninja, where'd you go? You're in darkness. We don't need to see you though. But we don't need to see you. But
I'm doing something.
Oh, all good. Yeah, you're right. There are a lot of like Fortnite's been going crazy with crossovers, but I mean it makes some money. So there's only one Fallout. Oh, not Fallout. So there's only one Fortnite. So and they're going to keep making money any way that they can. Remember, this used to be a zombie survival game, so most people don't seem to remember that back in the day, and it flopped. So they're making money hand over fist now, however they can get that.
Yeah. Who's they added somebody recent too? I know like K-pop. Oh, I think they're doing something with Legos. Legos is making their own Fortnite series, or Fortnite and Legos are partnering up to create their own series.
Yeah, and they doing. I think the Simpsons crossover too, right?
Yeah, they crossed over recently. Oh man, they're just a fucking black hole of printing money.
Yeah, don't they have a spinoff or something now?
I know they have the Lego one, but I don't know what other ones they have.
No, it's like Fortnite World or something like that, or Fortnite Sport or Compete or something. I know there's a spinoff.
I don't think there's a spinoff, but I know there's definitely crossovers, like a lot.
Oh yeah, every 6 months or something. There's always something. Which is fine. I mean, as long as they get that money, I guess.
And they are.
It's that I've only played Fortnite like twice, and I think the second time I almost won.
I won once. Like it was kind of like my first, second time playing. I was like, "Oh, this is interesting."
I don't know about that building stuff. That's why I prefer Apex Legends, but I haven't played that in a while either.
That's the issue I have with Fortnite is like the whole building stuff. Like I just want to run around and just shoot people.
So
that's my whole
mode.
I guess I'm old school.
I would say added a non-build mode or something. So.
Oh wow, they got Tyler the Creator is going to be on there. Formula One, Stranger Things, Kill Bill, Back to the Future. Those are the ones that are coming up soon.
Oh yeah, that's all the Back to the Future one.
Yeah,
like you can get the DeLorean and like travel like through the maps in the car.
That is so crazy. And yeah, Ninjago's up there too. And I mean, the kids are playing it, so what can I say? It's not for me, so I'm not going to shit on it because it's not for me.
And it's not fucking what is it, Roblox?
Oh my god,
you posted. Yeah, didn't you just post a rant about that earlier today?
I did, which is kind of funny because if you were on the tape, I think it might have been last week where I talked about people stop complaining about, I guess I was saying how parents need to pay attention to what games their kids play, and turn on parental controls. Like it's not hard to turn on parental controls and control what your kids have access to that are in your control. These are things that they have. The tools are there, just use them. Well, it turns out that Roblox. They did a thing where they asked my daughter to take a picture of herself so they can verify her age, and I didn't know this, and I was working, and it said that your child's age has changed on Roblox. I was like, what the fuck? Like it was weird, and I looked, and it was like 4 years older than she actually is. And I was thinking maybe like somebody was like told her to like change it to do something. And so at the time she was with her mom. And so I was like, oh, like maybe we should pause Fortnite, but let me figure out like what's going on. And I couldn't change her age back to the way it was. Cause I put her in like the 13 plus age group. And so I was like, what the fuck? So she ends up telling us that when she logged in, it asked her to take a picture of herself to verify her age. And when she did that, it put her in the 13 plus. My kid does not look like she's a fucking teenager. I mean, she's tall for her age, but she doesn't look like she's a teenager. And so I was pretty pissed about that. And so, yeah, if you have kids that play Roblox, like check and see if their age is actually set correctly. I had to go through, even though her age is still that wrong, incorrect age, and I opened up a ticket for it. But I had to go through and like manually change the content that you can see on Fortnite. So yeah, if this happens, like if I can't control it and I can't change her age back, then she's not going to play Roblox anymore because that's not a safe place for my kid to play. Like we have parental controls for a reason. I have no idea why a company would ask for age verification on a minor without prior consent from their parents. Like that seems like a huge issue, especially when you can see that there's parental controls. Like I'm linked to her account.
Yeah, that's fucking creepy. So I was trying to see who are some of the backers for Roblox, and R. Kelly and P. Diddy are on this list.
Are you serious? Oh man.
No.
Okay, I was gonna say.
That's terrible.
They got the special oil levels.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's insane. Like for them to just allow a minor to take a picture of themselves to be verified. Like Is that even legal? Like,
yeah, it seems like not right. Like you need some kind of consent to take a picture of. Like even when you take fucking
That
school
they
pictures.
asked for to begin with.
Yeah.
That's
well,
the
even like for my son, like he goes to daycare, and we had to sign like a permission slip for them
Yeah.
to be able to like you take his picture and stuff like that. So,
Yeah,
I don't know. Sounds like there's gonna be a large class lawsuit going on, and you might get $5.32.
Apparently, this is people have told me this has happened to their friends' kids or their kids directly, where they'll skip it, but it's still there. And I'm like, we had to have a conversation with our daughter and be like, hey, like, you can't just, if you don't know what something is, don't just click yes and just go. You have to like, if you don't know what it is, like come to one of us and like have us explain it to you or have us look at it. Like you can't just click on stuff you don't know about. Usually she's pretty good about it, but this time she missed it, and it's just like, yo, man, like if I didn't notice, if I didn't get an email, she would have been set to 13 plus, the whole time.
Yeah, and I don't even know how like these guys or these people are able to like, because I from what I've heard, they like air like inappropriate content on there, right? And like crazy ass shit ends up on there.
Yeah, you can, but there's also, like I said, there's parental controls, and I thought they were pretty good, because when you set it to a certain age, like it really reduces the amount of content that they can see. And so that's why, I was comfortable with her still using Roblox as long as I can control the content that she sees.
Dude, there's a like for my son, he has a YouTube profile. It's under mine, so I can control it and stuff. And there's some content on there. I mean, it's nothing like sexual, but like he's like at the time he was a toddler, and there was like something that was like super violent on there. I was like, how is this even on his account? Like it should be like animated cartoon stuff, but like they were showing like dinosaurs had like guns and like shooting the police officers, and the police officers were like running over people, and it's like,
what the fuck?
Yo, that's not fucking yeah. I mean, yeah, they're toys, but like, yo, that's just pretend violence that's going on. Yeah. So, and luckily my the sweetest recognized it, because I wasn't 100% paying attention, and then like she's like, hey, they're like shooting each other on this thing, so I had to block that channel. But there's a couple of channels I had to block because they're like way too violent or inappropriate for him to be watching.
Yeah, I've seen things in like on YouTube Kids where Riley, my daughter, would be watching it, and it'd be like adults mostly that are on there, and I'm just like, like no, you're not gonna just like watch adults in here. Like I'm fine with like kids content, but I don't need you to see like a bunch of adults doing anything. So even if it's like, because it used to be like more kid focused, it'd be like a family, but then it slowly creeped towards mainly the mom making content, and it's just like no, if you want to make content for adults. Like don't make it for kids. Or
make content for adults.
adult content. No, I'm just
get
OnlyFans. Not like that. But I also know that there's adults make animation and stuff like that, which is fine because that's actually made for content. But I don't need to see like my daughter watching a slice of life thing of like how some mom's life is doing, in their house and all this stuff. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Wild stuff.
Yeah. So don't have kids. I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm just kidding. If you want to have kids, have kids.
Dude, have you guys watched some of the content coming from CES? Mainly the Boston Dynamic robot with the partnership with Honda.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, man, this shit is some shit out of Black Mirror. So basically, they have a robot, and I've seen like earlier adoption of the robot, and like the movements of it weren't that smooth. Like it was pretty much like a robot. But the one they had at CES, man, it was fucking scary. It was honestly, I was like, this is the freakiest, like, what is it, the uncanny valley for any goddamn type of thing. Because like this robot can move freely, like all of its limb can move freely 360 degrees. So it could like pick up a box, just his torso turn and face the other way, and it will start walking that way as his head turns to catch up with the body. And the wrist and stuff, it was weird. It was weird as fuck. I didn't like it at all. It was like that. It was like that scene from Terminator when the T-1000 or T-2000 or the liquid one, when it like smashed into a wall, like face first, but then all of a sudden his face came out of the back of it. It was like that, dude. It was fucking weird.
Yeah, I haven't watched all the CES stuff. Oh, Ninja, have you watched it? I've watched some of it. Oh, Ninja, have you watched any of it?
No, what I watched was yesterday. Was behind the scenes with Boston Dynamic, where they had their new unit where he was skipping, like inside the office, he was skipping, and like kind of not breakdancing, but kind of like he was dancing, but kind of like breakdancing a little bit. And so they're using them to do like assembly line boxes, and they had them like literally put together like a rudimentary, I think it was a shelf,
Mm-hmm.
bit along. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, it's crazy.
It is crazy, and that's the future of productions and stuff like that. Like these robots are already like in a pretty good form right now to like replace like a lot of shit. Right now, it's just it's cost prohibitive, but the cost is going to come down over time, and nobody seems to be talking about what are we going to do when the robots can do the vast majority of manual labor in the world. So nobody's really taking seriously like universal basic income or anything like that. How AI is supposed to should generate money for like the world to make the world kind of better. No, they're just chasing profits over everything right now. And if they keep doing that and these jobs are replaced, like we're in for like some really fucking dark times. Luckily, I'll die soon, so it's all good.
That was kind of grim, man.
Yeah.
It was funny on the CS video. I was checking out some of the comment, and somebody's like, Elon Musk is probably crying in his in his fucking room or something like that, because the way how more advanced their Boston Dynamic robots are compared to the Tesla robots was pretty leaps and bounds.
You want me to Negro Dominus this for you right now?
Mm-hmm. Do it.
In 1 month or less, Elon Musk will have a press conference. He's going to have some more bullshit about his robotaxis, the advances in his robots, the Optimus platform or whatever, and a bunch of other mystical bullshit that's not going to be around for at least the next 10 years, if not ever. So
yeah,
and it's gonna boost the stock, and nobody's going to sue him for stock manipulation. Where's the cyber? Where's the
Roadster?
The Roadster? Where's the Semi? Where's the robots? Where's the taxis? Where's the Model 2? Like, that's just 5 things I think off the top of my head that doesn't exist that he talked about at least a decade ago.
And speaking of Teslas, they fell off from the number one spot for EVs. Was it BYD kind of took the top spot? But it's man, I wish they sold those cars here, because if those cars sold here, it would be a wrap for fucking Tesla.
Yeah, well, I mean,
for sure.
Tesla fucked up. I mean, they really kind of stopped innovating and putting out an actual product. They put out the Cybertruck, but that thing is shitty. The Cybertruck is shitty.
I was listening to I saw a couple of clips from the guy Doug. What's his name?
Doug DeMuro?
The guy who does the car reviews. Yeah. He has a podcast, and he was saying that the Cybertruck is so unwanted that the value of them are coming down, and he suggests that in a year or two you can buy a Cybertruck for $30,000. Like right now they're going for like $50,000. So it would. I couldn't imagine them going back up.
Oh, what happened here?
I can't imagine it at 50,000.
It says we're not live, but it says we're streaming. There we go. All right.
Chat.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I believe that mainly because first of all, it looks terrible. When people see it, they think of Elon Musk and Doge and all of his crazy bullshit. It's not reliable. It's one of the most heavily recalled vehicles to be ever made. Mm-hmm. And they're not very useful. Like, as far as a truck goes, it's not a very good truck. It can't tow very much. The bed has to be covered at all times, or you're gonna have like a pretty serious range penalty. They're not really good vehicles. And what sucks because there's some good tech in there, but yeah.
Yeah, like the steer-by-wire is pretty cool, and
cool.
That's all I can think of.
Well, it's got a 48 volt architecture, which is cool.
Yeah.
But
kind of jumping back to the CS, one other thing I saw was I'm not sure if you would consider this robotics or not, but there was a fucking vacuum cleaner that can walk upstairs. Like, it had little wheels that will pop up and it can go up the fucking stairs. I'm like, dude, we're just taking pages out of Black Mirror at this point. Just give that fucking thing a knife.
Yeah,
it's gonna start fucking killing people.
I saw that, and there was also one that picks up like objects off the ground. So if like you,
the one
it'll put it in a basket. Yeah, it's got an arm.
Yeah,
better to stab you with.
Yeah, better to stab you with, my dear. Thing's gonna get fucking mad. The kid dropped Cheerios on the ground too many times. Just gonna pick it out on.
What the fuck?
It's gonna be like if you ever watch Futurama, there's a robot on there called
Roberto. Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love him. He's like, he's like, you ever killed a guy with a sock? It's not that hard. fucking love Roberto, dude. Every time he's on the screen, I'm in. I know I'm gonna be in for a fucking hilarious scene.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Crazy.
But yeah, I think that's all I haven't caught everything from CES. I'm gonna try to watch some more videos. But yeah, I love CES. Is like I wish CES is what for tech industry is like E3 used to be for the gaming industry.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Like it's oh, there was another company that's coming back that I haven't heard about in a long time. Is it Pearl? Yeah, Pearl, the company that made like smartwatches that like insane battery life. They're coming back with a new watch as well as a new ring that apparently is supposed to have like a 1 year battery life or something like that. I can't remember the details, but it had like an insane battery life for something that you just wear all around and it picks up all kind of data off of you. Let me see what. Let me look it up real quick.
I just like to. I always think it's funny that CES happens almost around the same time as the AVN Awards.
Oh no, Pebble. That's what it's called.
Pebble. Oh, I forgot about Pebble.
Yeah, Pebble Watch. It's called the. Is it called the Duo? Man, they haven't been around in a while. Oh, they're based in Palo Alto. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool.
I remember the Pebble. There used to be that little flip phone. Everyone thought it was all cool.
Yeah, they had a smartwatch that was just like a liquid screen, like a black and white liquid screen, and that's the reason why it had such a huge battery life. But like nobody really, it didn't really pick up. What did they have at CES? Oops, if I can spell CES right.
That's crazy. I didn't know Pebble was still around.
I know they were still around too. Yeah, so it's called the Pebble Round 2. You know, maybe that's not the name of it. Maybe that's the headline. No, it's called Pebble Round 2. You can pre-order it today for $200.
Oh.
It has a 1.3 color e-paper display, which is why the battery life is so long.
That's crazy.
It's super thin. It looks like a regular like wind-up watch. Like it's that thin.
So what is the reported battery life?
I'm trying to see. It doesn't say it on here. Oh, the battery life, 2 weeks.
Damn.
Battery life is fucking 2 weeks. That's insane. They have and like it has like some pretty cool colors and stuff. $200 actually. That's not that bad for a watch.
2 weeks, dude. Most
2
watches
weeks battery life.
Yeah, most watches I know are like a day, or the rings are like a day. 2 weeks is a long time.
Yeah,
You wouldn't even think about it. You would lose track of that.
And these are supposed to start shipping May 2026. Or sorry, May. It's supposed to ship this year in May.
Oh,
on the Pebble thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they have their watch on here or the ring because that was at CS as well. Oh yeah, the Pebble ring is called the Pebble Index 1. And this one is $75. Wow, it's only $75. That's not that bad.
I mean, e-ink displays are pretty fucking cheap.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It can record audio for 12 to 15 hours.
A lot.
I use it 10 to 20 times a day. This one says it has a 2-year battery life.
Dang.
Man, that's insane.
That sounds like some spy equipment.
Yeah, right. If you pre-order $75, later it's going to be $99.
Still, that's still really good.
I think. Well, I guess you can buy a pretty cheap ring for that price, but I don't think a wedding band costs more than that.
Oh, well, yeah.
After 9 years, they've been gone for 9 years. Wow, that's cool. I hope they have success. They're successful.
That's crazy. 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
When they came back, they got funding to come back and build a really good product. Well, I don't know if it's good yet. But it sounds good on paper.
Yeah. I mean, their watches are coming out, so we'll see.
I mean, we'll find out once they are mass produced and people start reviewing them.
with the first Pro watches, I think a lot of people were like hacking them. Like they were very easy to hack and like customize them.
No, I mean, yeah, but I feel like every first gen product's like that. Yeah. Not
You
always.
see anything else at CS that caught your eye?
No, I haven't really been catching up with CS. I've been busy with some other stuff, so unfortunately, I've been looking at more stuff on the entertainment side because there's been a lot of crazy stuff. Crazy stuff, like the whole Warner Brothers Netflix thing, and the whole what else is like Star Wars is coming back to theaters this year. There's a lot of Star Wars. What's up?
Mandalorian grew up. And
Yeah.
Grogu is coming straight to the theaters and not to
Yeah.
Disney Plus. They made an actual movie out of it.
Memorial Day weekend, Ahsoka season 2, Darth Maul Shadow Lord, which is a highly anticipated show. There's a season of Star Wars Visions. The Ninth Jedi has its own season out this year.
Yeah,
it's out later this year. A lot of Star Wars shit this year. More High Republic books are coming. I think they're out this month. All right, either this month or in March. I don't remember which one. But a lot of stuff.
Did you say Harry Potter books?
No.
I haven't seen any Harry Potter books. Why is Harry Potter still going?
I mean, they're making a new TV show. They just re-released a full cast version of Harry Potter, the original books. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, they dropped those. They're dropping them every month. So, Chamber of Secrets dropped last month, and I think the Prisoner of Azkaban's next.
Prisoner of Azkaban, yeah.
Azkaban.
Yeah, I didn't know they were doing. I knew the TV series was coming. I just didn't know when. I didn't see a drop date. But
I saw her bent over, and I was like, "Wow, I didn't know that Azkaban."
Also, just disclaimer: we know that J.K. Rowling is an asshole, but the books that she wrote back then, she wasn't an asshole then. So I guess listen and consume at your own peril. I guess whatever. So I'm not gonna. If somebody's mad at us for even talking about J.K. Rowling, whatever. I guess I understand what you're saying. So yeah, we're not TERFs here. So yeah.
What else was I looking at? I was looking at I guess Stranger Things has a spinoff coming later this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow!
What's up?
What's how that spinoff is going to be? Details on it. I haven't heard anything.
It's animated and it's in between seasons 2 and 3.
Oh, they're just milking that franchise. Because I think the first one came out like 10 plus years ago.
It's been a minute.
The season 1, yeah.
Oh, we see the return of House of the Dragon this year, and this will be the last season. I guess they're not doing it. So they have to go through. From what I've been told, they have to go through a few books in order to finish the season. So I guess we'll see what happens. So,
yeah, I mean, there's definitely like good stuff that's coming up this year that'll hopefully distract us from what's going on in America right now. So
in the world.
I think what's even more jarring is that I'm doing not sober October, dry January, and it's just like, oh my God,
same here.
Jesus Christ, I need a fucking drink.
Yeah,
all this terrible shit happening.
This has probably been the hardest dry not drinking month I've ever had to experience.
Yeah, it's awful.
I mean, we can go into a little bit. You guys saw what happened today with the ice agent, right?
Yeah. Did both you guys see what happened?
I haven't seen the full video. I saw the news caps on it, but you guys want to go into details? I
mean, I saw the video and it seemed pretty. This is the weird thing. So the video starts basically is this lady she's in a SUV and she's turning around. She could have been blocking the road. I don't know. But when the video first starts, the lady is basically parallel in the road and a car just goes around her, so there's obviously room to get around this person. And so an unmarked car stops right in front of, like, on the side of her car, and then like a bunch of ICE agents jump out and they give her like conflicting commands, which is like kind of common with like when there's like a bunch of law enforcement. of like nobody, like some of them just seem to like not gel well together. They don't have a fucking plan. And so they'll tell them, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of your car. And it's just like, if you give somebody two different commands, like which one do you actually follow? So there's a guy that steps in front of her car, which is like, if you're really fearing for your life, why the fuck would you stand in front of somebody's car, like a big ass SUV? So she turns her wheel to leave. And as she turns her wheel to leave, this dude just shoots her in the face 3 times. And the car starts moving after she gets shot and it crashes and she dies. So that's the video.
She was an American citizen, right?
Yeah. And
she wasn't from like Guatemala or Mexico or
not that would matter. I mean, murder is murder. So these are, and the thing that I'm again astounded to see about, a portion of Americans are like, oh, you should have followed the commands. You just got out of the car. You should just put your hand. But they're literally giving this lady, 2 different commands. And if you're trying to get out of their way, if you tell them to get out of your way, then she was in the right, Yeah, she might have been in the wrong for like blocking it, but if somebody says to move and you start moving, when there was a way around this fucking car, that is not worth losing your life over. Like it's not. And people try to justify it. Oh, well, it was going to be vehicular manslaughter. No, like the guy is fine. He didn't even get fucking hit. People show like the wrong angle of the video where it shows like her like drive past after she gets shot in the fucking face. And you see the guy later on the video and he's walking around. Like the guy's fine. He didn't get ran over. And they're just totally lying about this.
Yeah, I think even the president tweeted out the shit he says is like, you were dumb as fuck. He keeps blaming the left and this and that. Like, it was attempted murder and this. It's like, dude, you're not bringing this country together. Like, you're so dividing this country, and it's fucking sad and pathetic. Yeah. And we're on day 7.
Day 7.
On top of the other mountain of shit that this guy has done in the last couple of days.
Yeah, and he's getting more and more like emboldened to just do crazy shit and justify even crazier shit. Like, I mean, apparently we just snatched up, Maduro last week for some reason. Remember how I was all confused about them saying it was about the drugs? It was never about the fucking drugs. It was never about the drugs. He kept saying it was fentanyl. And I came on the podcast, said that the fentanyl doesn't come out of Venezuela. Then he decided to snatch up some oil tanker, which is like, okay, that's pretty random if it's drugs. He was blowing up, random speedboats that he tried to say there were drug boats that were going to come to America, which is literally fucking impossible because it's too far away. There's like 1,000 miles between Venezuela and America. It's a long distance to drive in those kinds of boats. And then now he just says, oh, it's about the oil. And I'm just like, okay, it's about the oil, but like, what are you doing? This is like some weird replay of like 2002 or whatever when we went to war with Iraq, and then it was supposed to be for like oil, but it's not really about the oil because if it's about the oil, like we're literally trying to capitalize on a depreciating asset. Like the price of oil has been going down for years now. Like why the fuck we're declining on our actual oil needs in the world. Why the fuck are we actually going to try and allegedly say that we're going to take their oil like that? And he already said that there's a deal for like 30 million gallons of oil that they're going to sell to help the Venezuelan people. Like what? Like they could have sold it anyway. Like what are you even talking about?
Yeah. And he talks about how like all the oil companies are going to go there and help extract this oil, and then we're going to give it back to the Venezuelan people.
They're not. They're going in there. They're going in there to give them high contract oil, and they're going to get money for his friends. So he knows a bunch of billionaires that own oil. They're going to get top dollar, and then obviously the U.S. will get their kickback. Mm-hmm. They're going to bleed that country dry, and they're not talking about the minerals either. They're going to be stripping minerals in that country, and so. The highest, I don't want to say highest bidder, whoever lands the highest contract is going to be making money. They're making probably $1 trillion.
Yeah, but I don't think that any company really wants to go into Venezuela. Like I really don't. Like there's literally the amount of conflict that it would cause for them to just go in there and start like just extracting oil. I mean, there's going to be people in Venezuela that are not going to want that at all. And there's like,
of course, but what are they going to do?
Well, guerrilla warfare. I mean, this is literally like we're destabilizing a nation after we just complained about getting refugees from them, and then we close the borders. Well, guess what? One of the great things you can do to make even more refugees is destabilize their country. So, like, I don't see the point. Well, I can see like the really fun. I'm not going to say it out loud on this podcast, but basically what they're doing is going to guarantee more and more, problems at our border in America. It's going to cause more and more, undocumented immigrants into America. And it's going to destabilize that nation. It's going to be fucked up for even longer. Like there's really no way around it. And he said that we're going to basically take over the country. Like, what do you mean? We don't really we don't have any bases there. We don't have a large force of boots in the ground. Like we have people out in the ocean, but like we don't have assets there to like really take over Venezuela. Like you can't just take over a nation like that anymore. Like nobody's gonna take that. So
and the fact that he's like, oh, we're gonna run it until we appoint somebody. Why don't you appoint somebody now?
Or just
Like, there's plenty of
let the vote.
let them vote. I mean, that's the thing.
That
It's also just ignoring that we literally kidnapped a head of state. But whatever.
One interesting thing I've seen come up is that like people are posting videos of like Venezuelans cheering about the capture of this guy, but it looks like a lot of that video clip is like old footage from like other events that they're claiming is people celebrating. And it's like
and some of it's
something
AI.
totally else.
Some of it's AI.
Yeah,
he's not a good dude. I'll put it that way.
No,
yeah, obviously he's a horrible guy,
but still,
he's not.
The whole thing about Greenland is heating up again.
Yeah.
So Greenland, I know a lot of people keep talking about this, but Greenland has the slight potential. I'm not going to say this is going to happen, and I'm not going to be like, oh, we're leading to this. But if this is not done correctly, Greenland could ignite a world war, because once Trump says he wants to take Greenland by force, that destroys NATO. NATO's done. And then most likely he'll end up partnering with the Putin to be like, oh, I need help because I'm not NATO no more. And then the rest of the UK and whatever UN nations, they're going to be like, well, America, you kind of like messed up. Like you overstepped. You're trying to take over a sovereign nation, and then you're just trying to bully your way to take land that's not yours. The kingdom of Denmark has said Greenland is not for sale, and they want to buy Greenland. I'm like, what are you guys doing over there?
All of a sudden, we got all this money. Like, where did this money come from? Like, seriously.
Surely didn't come from Doge.
Yeah, I mean, Doge is supposed to save us like a bunch of like billions of dollars, but meanwhile, we're spending shit recklessly. Like, doing what we did to Maduro, that costs a lot of money. Like putting all those assets there and like shooting all those bullets and bombing people and all shit, like that costs money. And people act like it's fucking free. Like it's not free. And if you want to take over Greenland, like buy Greenland, like what do you like with what money? We're trillions of dollars in debt. We don't need another fucking colony. We need to stop these imperialistic tendencies. Like we don't need it.
I still feel Donald Trump is falling for that old fucking Viking trick that Greenland is a fucking beautiful place when it's just covered with fucking ice.
Oh man.
I think that's why he wants it. He thinks it's like a beautiful Greenland. It's like, no, bruh, it's ice.
Yeah, and well, the weird thing is like somebody asked me earlier today, like, is there like what's the strategic value to Greenland? And it does have strategic value, 100%. Like anywhere in the Arctic has strategic value, especially when it comes to early warning systems, especially when it comes to nuclear weapons, because it's pretty easy to just lob a nuclear weapon over the pole if you're from, Russia or China or like wherever. Like it's there's barely anything up there. So it's easy to like lob shit over there. But you know what? We've already got a fucking base in Greenland just for that. It's literally called the Patufic Space Base, which is formerly the Tool, I think it was a air base. Like we already have a base there for exactly that. We don't need to take over an entire fucking nation to do that. This is like literally causing conflict for no reason. Like there's no need for America to do that. Like if we need something from Greenland, like resources or something like that, then I don't know, have a fucking treaty, make a trade agreement. Like that seems way more reasonable than trying to say like, oh, the military intervention is on the table. Like, why is it on the table? Like, if you need something from them, like buy it from them. But you have to have a trade agreement. Like we give them something, you give us something. Like, but we're not doing that.
No. And
I
it's
don't
interesting.
feel the threat of military involvement is even on the table. Would there a NATO nation? We should be able to have negotiations to trade. That makes no sense to me.
It's literally just trade. It's just you just need a trade deal or some sort of agreement. Like this is the reason why I really don't like the Trump administration. Is one of the many fucking reasons why, is because they have changed the Overton window of what it means to actually have agreements with countries. Notice how they never talk about agreements; they always talk about deals. Because when you have a deal, it means somebody is getting basically the better hand over somebody else. When it shouldn't be like that. There should be an agreement and some sort of like negotiation, not just like, oh, I need to milk this person for whatever. Like this is what's been continuing the conflicts in this world is by us trying to fuck over some other nation. Like we can stop that and come at it as like two equal entities. Even though obviously we have like a lot of money, but we're also deep in debt, so we can't afford this shit. Meanwhile, people are fucking homeless in America. Kids are fucking starving in America, and you want to talk about buying fucking Greenland? There's no universal.
Add on to that.
There's no universal health
about
care.
The starving kids. They're like cutting back on like childcare and stuff because of some fucking idiot with a YouTube channel who decided to pretend like he knew how fucking daycares and shit work.
Yeah. I just thought the priorities of this administration it's incredibly cruel. Like this is their whole thing is just cruelty at this point.
Here's another thing I think Donald Trump thinks is that Greenland is a fucking huge ass country. When it's like it's about 1/3 the size of all of the whole United States. Like if you were to look up like an actual global map of the world, but like and on certain maps it looks like it's bigger than Africa, but it's like
it's not that big.
Pint size compared to Africa. Yeah. It's like super small compared to Africa, but on a map it looks like it's big. But I think Trump is falling for that illusion that this is like some huge country, but it really is not.
Yeah, we don't need it. I mean,
yeah.
Look, if you want to have more territory, I mean, we have a bunch of territories that aren't states yet. Like, just make them states. Like, talk to them, see if they want to become states, and make them states. I mean, Puerto Rico is one of them. Whether if they want to be a state, cool. If not, then let them go. So, if anything, we could do with letting go of shit that we have.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I was looking up to see there's a report on where did it go? I moved away from it, but I looked up to see how many people have actually been shot and killed by ICE agent. And I think last year there was 36 people, if I remember correctly, that were killed by ICE agents. Yeah, so this is on theguardian.com. Yeah, it says 32 people killed by immigration and customs enforcement in custody in 2025, making it the agency's deadliest year in more than 2 decades.
I'm not surprised because they're the people that they're getting are like they're not really educated. They're like some of them have serious charges pending against them, or they're just straight up felons. I'm pretty sure if they like release the names, you'd see a lot of Gen 6ers on there. Like there's a lot of people that are they're bad people and they're doing bad shit.
It makes me think that South Park skit, they just basically hire anybody off the street.
Yeah, for real. I can't imagine somebody. I can't imagine the mindset of somebody volunteering for that job unless your heart was just like literally full of fucking hatred, especially brown people.
I've met people with that mindset ready to join. Like they're all hyped up, ready to go. So,
did you guys see what is it? I don't even know what to call it. Apparently, they try to have a January 6th, not protest, but I guess rally, kind of commemorating. Yeah, what happened a couple of years ago, and it looks like only like a handful of people showed up. Like there was more cops there than there were people. And they thought it was they expected it to be like a huge big turnout, but like no, not that many people showed up.
Yeah, I
You know,
mean, to me, that was some treasonous shit they did. Treasonous shit that they did, and a lot of them rightfully went to prison for it, and now they're all out. And some of them have gone back to jail for committing even more crimes because they're fucking criminals. And you know me, like I'm not a person that is quick to like say throw somebody in jail, but like what they did was literally capital crimes. People got hurt and killed because they were fooled by a con man.
mm,
And it was on
mm,
TV. Like everybody says that, oh, it was just like this. It was all love. Like there was no violence happening. Go back and watch the fucking. It was. You could go back and watch it. I remember watching when I was working, and I was so ashamed of America, and that these people would try to destroy the nation that I fought for, and they just literally, they just got away with it. They got to go out there, destroy, partially destroy a building, fuck up this, a whole bunch of stuff, and the guy that let them out is the guy that conned them into going there to begin with, and the same guy that literally destroyed a whole wing of the White House. And what are the plans for that? Like, it's still destroyed. It's not being rebuilt. There's no fucking actual plans. The guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
mm. I remember with sunset, and like the Capitol building was on fire, and people were all like cheering with Confederate flags and stuff.
I don't think it was on
Just
fire, but yeah.
I was like, "What is happening right now?" That was wild stuff.
I remember the noose. Remember all that shit. Remember that?
Mhm.
Hang Mike Pence. Hang Mike Pence. Like that was a real thing. I remember seeing cops getting smashed in that one. It was like it wasn't a hallway. It's kind of like a hallway. It's like a tunnel. They were all getting smashed into each other in that tunnel.
Oh yeah.
They were screaming and shit. That was horrific. They talk about, oh, nobody got hurt.
But there was a protester that actually got killed, right? Like,
Yeah,
wasn't there a woman that got killed?
Ashley
But it
Babbitt.
was-
She was in the Air Force, and they call her a
Yeah.
hero. But I'm like, no, she's not a hero. She was somewhere where she wasn't supposed to be. And normally, you get shot on fucking sight if you try to enter a Capitol building like that. Like, could you imagine if it was a bunch of black and brown people trying to do that? Totally different response.
Oh man,
Like if the Million Man March went sideways,
we
they'd have
saw
been
when
bombing that place.
BLM was in Washington D.C. We saw how they treated the Capitol building. They had a whole guard the whole perimeter of the Capitol building when BLM was there. So
Yeah.
and Ashley Babbitt, what I didn't know, she was in San Diego just before the 6th. She bought the pens and drove across country without stopping to DC. Or she stopped for gas, obviously.
I
But
was going to say, that's a crazy car.
yeah, but still, that's wild stuff. That's a little too much dedication.
It's really interesting how people will cross state lines to do something. Like there's that kid who shot people at a BLM protest.
Oh,
and he said,
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's fucking crazy. Oh, there was something I was gonna say. I forgot. I was gonna say, like, he also put his name on the fucking John F. Kennedy Center.
Yeah, that's super weird.
Yeah, it's why are you fucking branding shit with your name? Like, this is just fucking dictatorship, like 101. Like,
I mean, that's what he does. Like, people talk about how he was a great, real estate agent or whatever, but no, he bought a bunch of buildings and slapped his name on it, and then made it all gaudy and gold and shit. There's, it's just he doesn't really have a good taste of like anything. It's super old and gaudy.
Mm-hmm. And I like that a lot of people are pulling their performance ever since they added the name on there. And I think one of the big ones was not the Nutcracker. Oh, I can't think of, somebody pulled it out recently, and it was like a huge deal.
There's a dance. I know there's a dance company, and there's a bunch of people. Yeah, you're right. And they're trying to sue somebody. I'm just like, you can't sue somebody for not wanting to perform for you. Like, that's not how this works. Like, what are you doing? Like, nobody, people don't like you. Like, come get Kid Rock or some shit to come to the Trump Kennedy Center or whatever. It's also pretty shitty to literally try to just put a veneer over somebody else's presidency. Like, John F. Kennedy was a pretty serious fucking president, and he died in his line of duty. And you just disrespectfully slap your name over, and this, his family's still alive. I'm surprised that, RFK Jr. didn't say anything. He doesn't really seem to fucking care. Like, seriously, that's fucking weird.
He's got Cheeto dust stuck in his throat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Flop knobbing.
That's all bad. That's terrible.
Yeah, just make your own Trump building and have people show up there. Like he's just trying to literally ride the coattails of somebody that's more famous than he was or is,
Mhm.
and he always will be. I think I talked about it last week. It was like he's literally sitting at like 36% approval rating. That is so low. Like that's like Grinch level low. You know what I mean? That is such an insane low amount.
That's worse than fucking Scrooge.
Yeah, that's like an F minus, bro. If this if this is a grade, like
Not
nobody
bad.
gets a 36% in anything, and like it's
So it
definitely a
was
failing grade.
so the acclaimed banjolist Bella Flank and the Wicked composer Stephanie Schwaschen are two of the most high-profile artists to back out of doing their event there. So it was the person who did the Wicked. It looks like a soundtrack or music for it.
Okay. Yeah.
But multi-Grammy winner. Wow, I've never even heard of this dude. He's down on a box of
It's okay.
Wheaties.
We don't got to know everybody. No, like obviously I like Wicked. I watched the movies, but I didn't watch it in at the theater. Jesus Christ, the play. I didn't watch the play at all. But
I saw the play. I love the play.
Okay, I've watched plays before. I just haven't watched that one.
Funny story. We saw Wicked in New York when we were out there, and Nancy's not much, or the sweetness isn't much of a musical goer, and she started to fall asleep in the performance, and the girl sitting next to her kept bumping her to wake her up.
Oh
and
no!
The sweetness was so freaking mad.
Yeah,
it's like, what are you doing? Just let her sleep. Like I would never do that to somebody.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Unless they were like with me, like a friend or something. Like,
yeah,
hey,
don't
snoring.
Don't touch strangers. That's pretty easy to do, right? Don't touch strangers.
Yeah,
You would
mind your business.
Yeah, you don't know what kind of day they've had. You don't know like anything. Like what the fuck?
Just had a kid. Mom just fucking getting some shut eye.
Yeah,
but this is way before Sebi was here.
It's okay. We can just pretend that happened. So anyway.
Yeah, in the hood. Well, they say in the hood, you don't know if somebody's strapped or not. You know?
Yeah.
Or you don't know if
I don't think strapped people are going to the opera house.
Oh, you never know.
Nowadays, yeah, you don't
know. And these days, you kind of need it. So, who knows what's going on?
This is America.
Yeah. So wait, what did y'all do for your New Year's? I didn't hear y'all didn't say nothing.
We did actually. You weren't on the cast.
Yeah, you weren't on it yet.
You wait. Yeah. Well, you guys already talked about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was before you jumped on.
Yeah. Okay. I have to go back.
I saved a building full of cats and children. It was great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was a hero that day.
Right on.
Best way to bring it in the air.
I don't know. I put in cats. I don't even fucking like cats.
Yeah.
Shit, I was gonna say. Did you guys watch the Ariana Grande SNL skit that she did? Like,
no.
Part of it. I watched the one.
She was actually really funny.
The dating thing or whatever, or no,
the Grinch.
No, the girl about the espresso martini timeout room.
Yeah, that shit was fucking hilarious. That had me fucking rolling. Basically, so yeah, they had the skit where spoiler if you haven't seen the episode, but yeah, definitely go check it out. Watch it on YouTube. It's funny on there. But yeah, they had like the skit where they had like a room that girls can go into after they've had espresso martinis, which I think is interesting because it makes me think of like old school like Red Bull and vodka because it's a caffeine and an alcohol mixed together. But yeah, these girls they go into this room and like they just fucking go crazy. Like one girl, like she's like, "Who took my bra? Like, where's my bra?" And like she starts yelling at the camera, and then like they start flipping over furniture. It was actually really funny.
That show was funny. Doesn't she like take out her bra while she's yelling and shit?
Yeah, she's like swinging around, then starts telling people like, "Where's the bra? Who took my bra?"
Oh my god, that shit was pretty funny. And then like at the end of the skit, Ariana Grande is drinking her.
Yeah, she's all drunk and like yelling at people.
Yeah, she was hella yelling, especially she was hella picking on that one dude. So what are you gonna do, white boy? I was like, oh
yeah.
shit. Oh damn.
It's a fun fact. If you didn't know, Ariana Grande is not Mexican. She is Italian.
Well, whatever.
Which is crazy. I thought she was Mexican. I think it was just because of the last name, but there's a lot of language similarities between I think Spanish, Italian, and French is there's something I can't remember what it's called, but they fall into a category of languages.
because they're all based off Latin.
Yeah.
They're all Latin's their root, and they're all deviated from them. So it's fine. It's the way the world works. But I've been watching, not SNL per se, but I've been watching what is it? Goddamn, Weekend Update. Because that shit is fucking hilarious on SNL. That
Oh
shit
yeah, those are always fucking classic.
ridiculous, and it's so good. I'm like, damn, this is so good. I mean, they have to write for the whole week and just come up with this. No, they don't have to come up with it. Most of that shit writes itself, especially with Donald Trump and the Trump administration. You can go all day with what they're doing, and they kind
But
of
I like when they write for each other. Like there's one time out of the year where they write for each other and they just go ham on each other. And it's so fucking funny. Like I also like when Scarlett Johansson is on the on the cast or something, or she's in the audience because she comes up into the discussion.
I sometimes feel bad about her because she's I don't want to say a punchy bag, but they kind of use her as as a pun a lot. And
Yeah.
It's wildly funny, but
Yeah.
it's good shit.
Did you? I was hoping Carlos would be back, but have you watched the Dave Chappelle stand up on Netflix?
Yeah, we were
His
talking about
latest
that
one.
when you weren't here.
Oh, okay. I guess I thought.
We talked about it 2 weeks ago. It was last week. About last week. We went in on it.
Dude,
Prodigy loved it. Cronus did not like it, or Cronus is giving up on Dave Chappelle. I thought it was okay, but there was some gripes. We had some discussions about it.
Did you guys talk about the Kevin Hart stand up that was on Netflix?
No, we did not. But I saw it. I thought it was funny.
I thought it was pretty funny.
The grown man thing or whatever, or that shit was hilarious.
Yeah. We were talking about the not Dave Chappelle, but the Kevin Hart stand up. Do you happen to watch it, Kronos?
No. It was good?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. You probably won't agree, but I like the Dave Chappelle stand up more than the Kevin Hart one. But from what Odin just said, you weren't much of a fan of his latest stand up.
Well, I'm not going to watch Dave Chappelle right now. I mean, I'm not doing it because, I can't get over the fact that he started punching down to trans people for 3 fucking specials. It got incredibly old to me, really fast.
Yeah.
And he just kept doing it. I'm just can you just shut the fuck up? I don't want to hear that shit anymore. And I don't have to. So I'm choosing to not fuck with Dave Chappelle for now. And also it's he pretends to be this big truth sayer or whatever, but meanwhile he goes to fucking Saudi Arabia. Was it Saudi Arabia or Dubai?
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, and it's come on, man. What they literally just chopped a guy up, for freedoms for his speech, Khashoggi. So I don't want to hear him talk shit about, how he can't talk the way that he wants to talk in America. Meanwhile, you're in a place that literally chopped a guy up into little pieces for being a journalist. So he lost pretty much all credibility to me for mainly those reasons. And I don't fuck with them anymore. But
check out the Kevin Hart one.
Yeah, if y'all want to, I'm not going to shit on you guys for it. So I get it.
Check out the Kevin Hart one. That one's more relatable. He talks about being an adult and crazy shit that happens as an adult.
He talks about being a millionaire. It's great.
Yeah, right.
That's about how getting old hurts and all this other stuff. The funniest part is when he tries to street race an NFL player. That's hilarious.
Okay.
He's drunk and knows he can't do it, but he does it anyway. And he pays the price. That shit was
racing a car or foot race?
Foot race.
Foot race.
Oh, yeah. That's dubious.
Yeah.
At your age. Yeah.
That's why
being an older man and hanging out with my younger nieces and nephews and second cousins and stuff like that. Yeah, that alcohol kind of gets in your head that you're still in your teens and you can probably outrun these youngins and you realize that you can't I mean, you might get close, but man, the next day you are going to be sore than a mother.
This is one thing I can take solace with is that I can at least kick their asses still. So I can choke the shit out of the little kids. I do it all the time. It's great.
Wow.
Fuck them kids.
Oh, sorry. Just for the record, I'm a Brazilian jiu-jitsu coach. So I coach kids and adults too. So yeah,
That's hilarious.
that's why I'm not just random on the street beating kids up. So yeah, it's mutual.
Hey, you punk! Give me ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Hart's his stand-up I enjoyed a lot, actually. His was pretty funny. So that's kind of what we were talking about, because he gives a stand-up versus Dave Chappelle's telling us stories about his life.
He's a storyteller.
It wasn't as much as stand-up as I thought it was going to be, but I still enjoyed it. But still, I mean, I just think it could have been different, I guess.
That's all good. What is Kevin Hart's thing on? Is it on Netflix as well?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's on Netflix as well. I think it came out Christmas Day, or maybe a little bit before.
It was like
that?
the week of Christmas or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was hilarious, though. I almost watched it. Well, I was watching it with my mom, so I almost watched it twice. But watching once, it still holds up.
I'm hoping Eddie Murphy will come out with a stand up, because he's been kind of talking about it. I just want to see, like, because back in the day, I mean, fucking Delirious and Raw still like probably the top stand up comedies, I would say.
Cool, man.
But I was trying to see like how he would do new material at his old ass age.
Yeah, he talked about it on Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee with it's like a Seinfeld. He still got it. Yeah, he's still really funny. I just think that he thinks that he's kind of too old. He's kind of like Andre 3000 when he talks about doing stand up. Like he thinks he's like too old, and like, you know, but he's still funny. Like he's still got a gift, and obviously like his opinions have changed since back then. Like you go back and rewatch Raw. Holy Jesus!
Yeah,
you can't do that shit anymore. Yeah,
a lot of stuff he made fun of. You can't do that shit now.
No. But yeah, it would be nice to see him get back into stand up. Did y'all watch Stranger Things at all?
Yes,
I watched. I'm 2 episodes in, but I haven't finished yet.
Oh man,
let me see.
In?
Yeah, I watched something else recently, and that kind of took away my attention from Stranger Things. Oh, I've been watching Interview with a Vampire.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's we just got into that. It's kind of got its claws in me.
I read
fangs.
Yeah, I read some of the books. They're pretty good. And Anne Rice is a good author.
Yeah, I might check out some of the books later, but I don't know if I want to hear an audiobook with all describing
all the gay sex.
Yeah, he took out this shaft and stuck in my like no.
All bad.
That's like when I was watching VR when I had the VR headset on. I downloaded the wrong video.
Oh man!
Like it was a scene where I talked about a podcast, but if you haven't listened to it, that episode on the podcast, I was watching the VR adult entertainment. And like you're inside of a lunch room, and like a guy walks in, and like I look down at my body because you can like see your body, and I was a woman. I was like, nope.
Oh man, yeah, I finished Stranger Things a couple days ago, and I didn't realize like each episode was like getting longer and longer. I was like, wait a minute,
yeah, they're long.
Okay, so I was like, oh shit, I'm behind, and then I'm more behind than I thought. There's a lot of content.
The last one is literally a feature-length film, so
100%.
Yeah, it was a lot, and honestly, I was like, this is fucking long. But you know what? Like, given the vision that the Duffer Brothers had for Stranger Things, like, just let them get their flowers. Like, I didn't mind the length and like all the things. Like, I still enjoyed it. I wanted to see more, but I think they're like done. He said that the Duffer Brothers said that they're not interested in doing an older version of the cast because that's kind of like a cash grab. I'm like, you said that now until somebody offers you like $500 million. So
right, wasn't season 3 supposed to be the last season?
No, I feel like it's been a really complete story though. Like when you watch like the whole thing, they completed pretty much everything. There's some like little plot holes, but they're not major plot holes.
I know when I was watching the new season, when the first episode dropped, I was like, I don't remember anything that happened from last season. Like I literally had to go and watch like a video that recap last season. Because I was like, was he in prison in the last one? But then as I started watching, I was like, oh, that's right, he fucking escaped and like all this other kind of shit happens.
They have a
Like, it took
recap.
me a while to start.
Yeah, they're recap.
Watch the recap.
I skipped that.
Yeah, it's like that. You would have recapped it right away. Be like, oh, I remember all this shit now.
Well, like I think I did watch it, but I don't think it like jogged in my memory what exactly what happened. But I don't know. I'm still watching. It's still good.
Damn, yeah. Eric, Barb did get a shout out. I forgot about that. Yeah. Barb got a shout out. 'Cause remember, like in the first season, like what happened to fucking Barb? First or second season? Yeah.
Yeah, it was first season.
Oh,
She was
Barbara's
like,
first season.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's definitely dead though. So I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say Barb's
Spoiler
story,
alert. What?
Barb's story comes to an end.
Yeah.
So basically about those who live. So
I wonder if there's gonna be like a stranger things where they go to the upside down.
Well, they go. What do they
Are
call
they-
it? It's like the right side up. That's like the last. I think it's the last episode, right? Second to last.
that's what it was right
Yeah.
side up.
Yeah.
That was
Shit
crazy
went
stuff.
sideways.
It was.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah, that was entertaining. I enjoyed it. Now it's just like, what do I watch now? What's gonna be my new thing, for TV. But also, Jujutsu Kaisen comes out, I think, tomorrow. So there we go.
Wasn't there a new anime that you started watching?
Oh yes, it is called "Sentenced to Be the Hero," and it's on Crunchyroll. And at first, the animation, I was like, I don't know, but oh my god, this is like one of the best new animes I've watched since Solo Leveling.
Mm.
And it's kind of like nonstop action. And the first episode is like an hour long, so just strap in and get ready for like gore and possibly a demon dick with the eyeball that spits out demon seed. So I'm just saying, shit gets
that's
crazy.
like the dick guns from the Tokyo Gore Police.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And this is on
Okay, go
Crunchyroll?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
It gets wild. I never thought frogs can fuck people up, but they do. Frogs are.
Well,
brutal.
Jiraiya Sensei, I mean, he
Yeah.
didn't really. Well, yeah, he used frogs for some of his attacks.
He did,
The giant one.
So yeah, I highly recommend Sentenced to Be the Hero. The premise of the show is basically if you're a criminal and you do something bad enough, your sentence is to be the hero, and you have to like literally go out there and do heroic shit. And if you don't, they'll kill you. And even if you die from being the hero, they'll just bring you back to life, and you might lose some memories. But you still got to go out there and be the hero.
Damn, that's like you can't die on us yet. We're not done with you.
Yeah.
I sound like that sounds like an episode from Black Mirror. That's like
It
the third
does.
time I mentioned Black Mirror on this podcast.
Black Mirror's a great show though.
Thank you, Joe.
It's dark.
Crazy.
Write that down. So anything else you guys are watching?
Yeah, there's a bunch of what was I say? Oh, did we talk about the video game awards like heavily? Is there some shit that went down? I don't think we talked about.
I mean, the video game awards. Here, I'll do a recap for you. Claire Obscura Expedition 33. End of story.
Yeah,
So-
but, the one thing that I saw that got most people, well, a lot of people's panties wet was like Fate of the Republic, which looks like a sequel to Knights of the Old Republic by Casey Hudson, who was the former head of BioWare for the original 3 Mass Effect games. And he left, started a new studio, then disappeared. Come to find out, he's been working with Lucasfilm the last 3-4 years and been quiet about it. And this has got people hyped up as fuck. I mean, you don't see gameplay. All you see is a cinematic. That's all that needed. People were freaking out.
Yeah, sorry, I do remember some of this now. Divinity looked dope because it looked like so horrifically messed up. It was this by the same makers of Baldur's Gate 3, which I believe is Lyrian Studios.
Oh, that's the one that had the warning before they showed the trailer.
Yeah, that was really messed up. Like this guy dies in like some horrific fashion and just like it basically opens up maybe a portal of hell. I don't know, but people were getting fucked up.
Yeah, that was wild. And he died in a terrible way. So I'm like, this looks disgusting.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be turn-based or whatever, but the trailer looked dope.
Trailer messy, crazy.
Yeah, I mean, look at you know, Diablo 4 had some really fucked up trailers too. So
It sure did. So, what else was else they're showing? They're showing some other. What kind of? Well, I'm missing something. There's a bunch of games that I saw that looked like they had like some good promise. I was like, oh shit. I mean, also obviously the Resident Evil 9. They showed a trailer for that. I got people hyped up. You got what else? What else am I missing? Was there a Warhammer game?
there's a Total War that's coming out, that's going to come out.
That
There is a new Mega Man Dual Override, Ace Combat 8, which Blue is probably going to be into. Control Resonant, that was another big one.
Oh, that was what it was. Yeah. Control. Ooh, I was like freaking out. And you're not the director. You're somebody new with like a makeshift hammer.
Well,
That looks super
it transforms into like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, just like her gun. So that was wild. I was super satisfied about that one.
Yeah, it looked. I mean, it looked cool. Like, what else is in there? Apparently, Hogwarts Legacy is still getting updates, which I'm like, okay, like that's a lot.
Sure.
I mean, honestly, the game was dope, but yeah,
Gaming? Yeah. Was it still getting more stuff? I thought they
Yeah.
were getting a whole new game.
I mean, not yet. I'm only what it came out like 2-3 years ago. No, I guess 3-4 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
High Guard looked kind of interesting. It's a PvP raid shooter, but you know, there's a whole ocean of those, and like, it's hard to beat Destiny and some other games like that. What is the other big one? Overwatch. So it's not really a raid shooter though,
Yeah.
but it looked interesting.
They showed a little bit of First Light, which I'm getting them. That looks like it's gonna be good this year.
It does,
Yeah.
yeah. It got delayed.
007 got pushed back.
It did. It got pushed back to GTA 6's original slot, which I think is
Another summer.
it's May 27th, I think.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, it looks great though.
So what are you saying about Ace Combat 13?
Ace Combat 8, yeah, it got announced at the VGAs.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm all about that game.
Are you one of those guys? Do you have a flight stick?
No, I'm not that much into it.
Not that much into it.
I had one back on for the PS the 2 or 3. I had a flight stick, and it didn't work very well.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
So,
But Ace Combat usually has like great backstories to them. Like there's usually like a story that you're following. You're not just out there just fucking shoot down planes. There's like it's almost like Call of Duty. Like there's a story by all the raids that you do.
I've never played any Ace Combats, which is crazy because I used to be like really big into flight simulators. Like it's the reason why I play inverted controls because of X-wing and X-wing versus TIE Fighter. Back on the my old
PC?
super old PC, my 486 DX2. So
crazy.
Dude, there was a game on the Sega Genesis called the F-22 Interceptor. It was on the Sega Genesis, and I played that game till the fucking cartridge popped. Like, I love the hell out of that game.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Every time I play like a ROM of a game, that's like the first thing I download is that game.
nice.
What got me messed up is there's a Horizon Zero Dawn game, but it's for PC and mobile,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
multiplayer.
Yep.
I'm like, what's that about?
I mean, fuck the consoles, man. I'm telling you, consoles are, except for Nintendo, you know, I think Xbox is pretty much out of the way. Sony has some exclusives, but they're not pumping them out anywhere near as fast as Nintendo is. So, yeah.
That was weird. I wasn't ready for that. And the trailer looked, the gameplay looked amazing.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
Like, what is this? So,
I think Nintendo's kind of killing it right now. They're more focused on gameplay, where other ones are just focusing on like, I don't know, profit. It seems like.
Yeah, I mean Nintendo is kind of too, but the vast majority of their games are single player experience games, and there's no. Some of them have some DLC that are paid for, but it usually adds in like a lot of content, like the Mario Kart 8 comes to mind. Their DLC was like a whole bunch of like new tracks. It was like I want to say 16 new tracks. Like it was a lot. And then,
Might be more.
Might be more, yeah. And then the newer Zelda games had some DLCs too that were pretty expensive. So yeah, and their games just fucking work. Like you never hear of like really, except for maybe a Pokemon game. But even then, it's kind of rare. Like Nintendo games, they're not buggy. Like you get them and they just fucking work. Like you get, you can get new AAA games that are broken, that come out broken, and you don't get that with Nintendo games.
Yeah. For sure. That's a trip. I think that's all I can think of from the VGA games. It was kind of a lot, but there's a lot of stuff going down.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been off, right? We've been off on and off for like the past month, so we did miss a bunch of shit that happened, but we can't remember it all. Unfortunately, it was just too much.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Far Cry TV show coming out.
Oh, that's
Did you
right.
hear about that? That's crazy.
Oh, there's a Call of Duty movie coming out.
Really? I didn't know that. That's
So the guy that basically runs Paramount Plus, Taylor Sheridan,
Mhm.
he's a director or executive producer, and I think Antoine Fuqua is involved. So, and it will be a Modern Warfare movie. So, they're going hard. That's
Get that
money.
money. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
money.
what's saying came out right? The next season of Fallout.
Yeah,
it
it did drop. Yeah, Fallout
Yeah.
Season 2. Say again.
What do you say about Fallout, Onisha?
Oh, I said the next episode came out today.
Yeah, it did. I watched the first 2. I'm caught up except for today's. And it's just as good as last season. They're giving us more backstory on the ghoul and some other like fucked up life choices. But yeah, it's been great. I'm enjoying it.
For sure. I've been watching Percy Jackson. I'm like, no, this is interesting. This show, it's on Disney Plus. It's been pretty interesting. So
I remember watching the movie. It's pretty relatable to the movie. So okay.
Yeah, this is a little bit more violent than the movies. A little bit more. So, because people actually die. So it's like, oh shit.
That's I mean, people live way too much anyway, so
Yeah. So it's pretty interesting. That new episode of that was today. I'm gonna check that out probably tonight. And what am I missing? I've been watching based on Prodigy's recommendation. I've been watching Welcome to Derry, and holy shit!
Oh yeah,
this show is fucking insane. It is crazy. It is not what I was expecting, but it is as he described it. It does have the Watchmen,
Lovecraft Country,
Lovecraft Country, and a little bit of something else. A little bit of like, what's the other show? It has like this other show, but it's like
Blackish. No.
Yeah, it's like crazy, but it's all around Derry, and like you don't really see the clown as much, but Pennywise shows up as he gets closer to the end of the show, and he starts fucking shit up badly. So it's like, god dang. So
have you guys saw some of the teaser trailers for the Avengers Doomsday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple of stuff that dropped. Because we got like one for Thor, one for Captain America, and I think the X-Men one dropped recently.
It did.
X-Men dropped 2 days ago. It's the one with Xavier, Magneto, and Cyclops.
Magneto. Yeah. One interesting thing, I actually finished watching Fantastic Four. That took a while for me to watch. I kept falling asleep on it. One big issue I had is that a fucking pregnant woman went to space.
Yeah,
like,
that is weird.
I was like, why is she going there? You're like 9 months pregnant. Like what? But there's a couple of other issues I had, but the scenes with the Silver Surfer were pretty dope when she's like surfing in the wave of the warp scene and her like going through getting stuck in the black hole. Like all that shit is pretty fucking dope looking. But towards the end, it actually started to pick up and got a lot better. But yeah, it was just okay for me.
I still think it's funny. You know, at the time, my girlfriend, we were watching it, and she was watching it, and then she was like, "Where'd the rock guy come from?" And I was just like, "What?" I was like, "The rock." I was like, "Oh, you mean Thing?" That's like, oh, they didn't explain in the movie at all that Thing was that other guy. You know, is Ben Grimm who goes up. Like they don't explain like how they didn't even show his transformation. It's just all of a sudden they go up into space and they come back and there's a rock guy. It's like, is that a fucking alien? Like what's going on here?
Well, yeah, because there's a rock guy in fucking Thor. That one dude.
Yeah, Korg.
The guy who's like, yeah, Korg. Okay. Love that dude.
That's funny.
But right now, I mean, watching all the trailers, I'm not too hyped about Avengers Doom. Maybe when there's like a full trailer going out, but I feel like it's going to be too many people.
Well,
because it'd be overcast.
I think there is a major issue with Doomsday. I feel like that type of movie takes like a whole phase of Marvel movies to like get through. Like it feels like they're trying to do, you know, Avengers Endgame like without the lead up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That seems very strange to me. I know they're trying to reduce the amount of movies that they're putting out, but you can still just put out, you know, 2 major blockbuster movies, and then at the end, you know, maybe a couple of years from now, drop Doomsday. But you know, I don't know what direction they're going in. I'm probably still going to watch it. So, you know, it doesn't have the same feel as, you know, the first couple of phases of Marvel. But you know, they're taking a measured approach on how they're doing this now. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we are getting a Marvel movie end of this month, so we're getting Marvel Wonder Man.
That's not a movie.
Is that not? Is it? Oh, it's a series.
It's a TV show. Yeah.
That's right.
Which actually, honestly, I'm kind of into it because the guy who played the Mandarin falsely is back, Ben Kingsley.
Yeah.
So, yep. It's so funny. And then we got they snatched up Yahya Abdul Mateen for this. So that'd be interesting.
Yeah, he's no longer Black Manta, I guess.
I guess not. So now he's Wonder Man.
He could double dip. Well, actually, no, because I guess like that whole Snyderverse thing is done, right? So
yeah.
Well,
but I mean, there's a lot of actors.
Don't tell that to no Snyder bot. They'll try to fight you.
Oh, they'll lose.
They'll try to fight. They're still all about it. They still have hope. They feel like the merger is going to bring new life to the whole Snyder bot thing. So
I mean, I'll die on my hill of, you know, Zack Snyder's not a great director. Better director than me. Don't get me wrong, but I have a problem with the color palette that he uses for every single goddamn movie. I have a problem with the serious continuity problems that he has in pretty much every single goddamn movie. You know, it's just everything's so dark and just gloomy and shitty. So, yeah.
Who's a better director, Snyder or Bay? Michael Bay.
Michael Bay is definitely more fun to watch.
Yeah,
shit blows up. It's cool.
Yeah, shit blows up, and he recycles some of his content.
He does. Yeah. I said this in a chat or in an argument one time with somebody online, and I said that Zack Snyder is the emo version of Michael Bay.
Yeah.
And I'll stick to that.
That's wild.
All right, you guys want to wrap it or anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to try to get some rest. That's, you know, I will say, I'll be honest with you. Dry January or anytime I'm not drinking, like it is so hard for me to go to fucking sleep. So yeah, especially after I do jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. Like it's just hard for me to like go to sleep. And I'm out of melatonin too, so there's that.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, we can wrap it up.
All right. Well, since you said that, what you got populating crack until the next episode?
Hold up. Nothing really. I mean, unfortunately, I'm single again, so.
Yeah.
But it's all right. Like it'll be okay. Everything's a learning experience at this age, I guess. So yeah, it's a bummer, but you know, I'll be fine. Other than that, I'm going to come back up to the Bay Area on, I think, the 19th of this month. So I'll be there for a couple of days. I'm gonna borrow my brother's truck and then come get my motorcycle just in case it happens to break down again. I'll have a truck to tow it. So I'll be there for a couple of days. So if you're up in the Bay, you want to see me, I should be free most of the time. So I'll probably come on Sunday night or Monday morning, and then I'll leave on Wednesday morning. So to come back so I can see my kid. So yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you can get your motorcycle seat and jacket into while you're here.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, like, I don't know your address. Like, I'm gonna email you. Right now, it's all inside of a box. Well, the seat's inside of a box. The seat in your screen, but the jacket's in the closet.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's R. Kelly.
It's R. Kelly.
Trapped in the closet.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Damn. They were telling us way back then.
Yeah.
South Park. Jesus Christ, they called that shit. Anyway.
People were trapped in the closet, literally.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, Ninja, what you got populating?
For me, not that much. I've been resting a lot, maybe a little too much. So I got to get a little bit more active, but it's been cold up here in the Bay. So we'll see. So I've been playing Anthem, BioWare.
While you can.
Yeah, so Anthem, their servers will shut down, and as of this podcast, in 4 days. So I'm gonna be playing until the server shut it down. So I've been playing with some friends, or trying to play with some friends. Try to play as much as I can, get out of it before it's all shut down. I'm probably gonna try the new Fallout mode in Call of Duty. It starts tomorrow, so I'll probably do some of that, and then I'll be taking it kind of easy, even though I already, but there's still some health issues I got to work through, so there's that. So yeah, that's it.
Oh man, feel better. For myself, trying to make some life changes. I decided to hire a career coach who I'm going to meet up on Saturday. I meet with him like 2 times a month, just kind of looking back at my career and try to figure out what I want to do moving forward. Hopefully they can help me figure that out and point me in the right direction, and use the skills I have to figure out like what's a good role for me to take. I actually got to hang out with Stitch on Saturday or Sunday. He made gumbo. Like we did a play day with our kids, and he made gumbo, and man, his gumbo is fucking delicious. Like I can't stop saying. Like he gave me 2 bowls to bring, like to go containers, and I just had it today, and I literally had to. The first bowl I had, like I warmed it up, and I went to the refrigerator to see if I had any hot sauce, and I realized the hot sauce like expired like 3 years ago. I was like, I can't use this. It's acid. Like I can't.
It's acid.
So I ate it without the hot sauce, but then today, like I was like, I need to get hot sauce. I really want to eat this with the hot sauce in it, so I had it with hot sauce. So that was really good. At work, oh man, things are crazy at work right now because literally yesterday that we had a fire in one of our labs, and when it happened, like it was because I'm a lab manager, and I didn't know it was one of my labs because like I was on the lab's on the 2nd floor and I was up on the 5th floor, and like the fire alarms, that the way that they work, they only go off for the floors below and the floor above because the building is pretty fire safety or fire whatever. So they try to keep the fire contained. But somebody had said that the alarms were going off, and I went downstairs to check to see like what was going on. I couldn't get back in the building. Like security wouldn't let me back in, so I couldn't figure out what was going on. But like one of our laser cutters overheated and caught fire, and like the fire like went up the ventilation system, and the sprinkler system came on, which put out the fire. So when the fire department came, there was like really nothing for them to do except assess or whatever. But there's more water damage than there is fire damage. Yeah. So when the sprinklers went off, like it was like a giant explosion. Like it was water all over the place, and it leaked over the north half of the building. But since this was on the 2nd floor, water decides to go down, so it started to rain down in the labs below, which is also my labs. There's like ton of water damage downstairs, and like we've been doing like a lot of like new projects coming in, but like this is only day 2. this is this is all day 2 stuff, but like, yeah, it's just I'm gonna be busy for the next couple of days or
That
months.
sucks. Well, I'm glad
trying to get
everybody
this lab back up.
everybody
But
was
there
safe
was
though,
nobody
right?
hurt.
Okay, good.
Yeah, there was nobody in the lab when it happened, which was kind of the issue because there was nobody supervising the machine. But right now it's just pretty much figuring out what went wrong and how we can make sure it doesn't happen again. But it definitely was a huge learning experience.
All right. Well,
That's about it for me.
old Ninja, take us
Oh,
out of
did
here.
you want to take us out of here?
Yeah.
All right. You just experienced Black on Black times Infinity. The densest podcast on the internet. Check us out anywhere and everywhere with Beat and BTI. That's BTANBTI. Anywhere you consume your podcast. Some places it'll be Black on Black times Infinity. We're on all their major streaming platforms, except for True Social and Turning Point. And yeah, we have a Discord. You can email us at beatandbti@gmail.com if you want to join our Discord. Check out our official website, benheadproductions.com or benheadproductions.squarespace.com/beatandbti. If you want to get in on the Discord, if you want to jump in there and suggest stuff and just shoot the shit or whatever, we got it there for you. There you go.
Still ain't got an Epstein files. Economy still sucks. Just saying.
Wow.
That's
And